several years ago. Is 2007, and we had gone on family vacation to Yellowstone, and we went horseback riding. And that was a treat. And you get all out there, and there's all a bunch of different people, and the wranglers are there with everybody. And so there's this one guy who's really having a lot of problems with his horse. May or may not have been me, but it wasn't me, but it could have been. But there was a lot of guys, like, getting there, and this one particular guy, his horse would take one step forward and 2 steps back. And so the rest of the people are going this way, and he's slowly working backwards, going backwards. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And so finally he calls out, and he says, "Hey, my horse is defective." And the guy looks at him, he says, "You're defective." So basically he went and talked to him, and what he told him was, "Listen, you are sending the horse conflicting signals." So he said, you're kicking him, and you're telling him to go, and that tells him to go, but then you're pulling back on his reins, and that tells him to back up. So he's trying to obey conflicting commands, and it's all your fault. And so, stop doing that. Well, this was a light bulb moment for me, because I thought, man, this describes just us as human beings so well, and it prescribes, I don't care who you are, what season of life you're in, if you're a Christian, if you're not a Christian. Everybody in life has a tendency to sort of vacillate and to try and obey these conflicting commands, and we end up effectively taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back in our life. So, you take a step forward at an altar call, and then you take 2 steps back the next day. And you take a step forward at a men's retreat or a women's retreat, and then you come down off the mountain and you take 2 steps back. Or you step forward in a church service or in a Bible study, and then, you're 2 steps back into your old routine and just not making any sort of progress and really not getting traction. Now, Jesus said no one can serve 2 masters. He'll either hate the one and love the other, or he will be loyal to the one and he'll despise the other.